So for that little break. All right. Hammer H is our next offer. We had that name is familiar. It is the one that doesn't have an office page, so but I have seen Hammer H as a name a couple times, which I'm interested to know, like if they are a. Because I recall the name more than twice for sure. Definitely like 3 times. Okay, Hammer H, the man in the box. God, every one of them have the red text. It makes it like scarier for me because I'm already like, my body wants to go to bed. Not really go to bed. It's just like, I don't know what it is about like reading that makes my. I guess reading just relaxes me. That's why my body's just like. It sucks because I do want to keep reading and I want to be coherent and I want to actually absorb information, but then yeah, just does that. Object class Euclid special containment procedures. SB2437 is to be kept in containment vault TOFA 3. TOFA 3 and the interior of SB2437 are to be video monitored at all times for potential changes to the environment. No personnel to enter SB2437 under any given circumstances. Description: SB2437 appears to be a wooden crate measuring 2 meters tall by 2 meters wide by 8 meters long, which usually contains 1 wood table, 1 wax candle, 1 wood stool, and 1 sapient humanoid. Designated -1. Tests involving this crate and its contents have indicated a resistance to damage in line with the apparent wooden construction. -1 appears as an overweight human male of advancing age with long hair and a distinctly high number of liver spots. A long scar traces along the left side of the subject's head, originating in an empty eye socket, extending over a bald spot on the left side of the head and terminating at the rear of the scalp. This entity exhibits symptoms of Alzheimer's disease and has been observed to talk to people who are not present, or to personnel assuming that they are acquaintances from its past, making interviews difficult. That's a shame, yeah. -1 has displayed the ability to freely manipulate its appearance and reality inside SB2437, creating and destroying matter and warping the interior of SB2437 into various shapes and sizes. Even creating interiors that the exterior of SB2437 should not be able to contain. So like a pocket dimension that it can expand. Reminds me of that one DuckTales comic. I forgot what the inventor character was called in both English and German, especially in English. I don't know his name in English at all. But he created there was this one book where he created a machine that if you put it inside a house and press a button, the space inside the house becomes bigger than what it actually is outside. So that's why I mentioned here. However, -1 has proven to be unaware and completely unable to affect the world outside of SB2437. As we know, while -1 has proven able to create objects of organic matter, and these objects can also be ambulatory, none have to date displayed life signs. It is suspected that -1 puppets them with its reality manipulation abilities, despite it is believed that they are fully real people. SB2437 was recovered from SB2423 on 2000. Wasn't that? That's that side. A lot of connections happening in this reading, like from SBs that we just read, and some a bit further away, but yeah. Addendum A attached are abridged video logs, including initial interview of -1 and several reconstruction events. For more complete video logs, refer to TOFA 3 logs on hard drives R006 and R07. Interview A. Okay, here we go. Interview 1, Doctor. Initial access into SCP-2437 has been established shortly before beginning of interview. A small video recorder was set up just outside of SCP-2437 and a microphone brought into the crate. Purpose of interview is to establish nature of -1. Begin log 11:20 AM. Everyone seems mildly confused, looking up and blinking as interviewer enters. Hello, can you understand me? Happy smiles. Of course I can understand you, General. What are you doing here? Aren't you usually down at your home in Lake Arview this time of year? What? I'm sorry, my name is Dr. We have never met before. Nonsense, General. I've known you since I was a young boy. It's great to see you. Subject rises and embraces Doctor. Now please, have a seat, at ease. Subject gestures jovially and a wooden chair appears. Ooh, cool. Interviewer considers the chair for a moment, giving it an experimental tap before taking a seat. Well, it's been some time, hasn't it? I thought it would be good to come up and visit. How have you been? Subject laughs loudly. Oh, I've been well. But you know how it is when you're running the entire world. You don't have much time to do anything. But Mary and the boy are doing well. I bet you want to see them. Mary, come here. General Background has come to visit. Debbie waits for a moment. Mary? Debbie turns in seat and observes wall of SCP-2437. Oh, she's not. Where subject faces goes relaxed as he looks up. SCP-2437 for a few moments before beginning to stare at his hands in his lap. Leo waits for a few seconds before speaking again. Sir? Subject looks up and appears confused again for a moment. Oh, right, Curzon, is it time for dinner already? I didn't hear the bells being rung. Leo thinks for a moment. No, sir, it's not time for dinner. I heard you weren't feeling well, sir. I came at Miss Mary's request to see how you were. Oh, that's sweet of her. I haven't been feeling well. I haven't been feeling well, though. Not at all. I've been feeling alone. I've been feeling alone for quite a long time. David is silent for a moment. Where did everyone go, Curzon? I don't know, sir. Maybe you could tell me where we are. We could try and work from there. Where are we? Subject looks around at the interior of SCP-2437. I don't know. Subject's face goes lax again. He begins to stare at the table. Interviewer nods slightly and looks to someone outside of the range of the camera. This is gonna be a difficult one. I think. Interviewer stands and moves to exit. SCP-2437. Subject looks up. Don't go, son. Interviewer stops in his tracks and stands there for a few minutes. I can't seem to move my legs. And log 12:03 p.m. Oh, that is creepy though. Like, imagine, like, yeah, I mean, it sucks that he has Alzheimer's and he sees you as like 5,000 different people, but yeah, if he's just like, don't go anywhere, you're just stuck. Doctor could not be removed from SCP-2437. He survived for 16 months, during which he conducted several additional interviews and eventually reported fondness for -1 before his death at the hands of -1 on 2000. Incident A. All future interviews are to be conducted via drone. Wow. They got close and then he died. I wonder if we get to find out what killed him. 2000. Diaphragm begins speaking in a subdued tone to a person named Mary. No one else is present in SCP-2437. After approximately 12 minutes, the interior of SCP-2437 changes. Recording devices outside SCP-2437 display objects interior as a black space. Recording devices inside SCP-2437 are moved around to various newly created locations within SCP-2437. Attached is a video log from best position recording device. Okay, video captures back of the purple velvet love seat in front of the lit fireplace. Location is otherwise unlit. Two heads can be seen above the trim of the love seat. One is assumed to be a younger version of -1, estimated age of 22. The other is an unidentified woman with red hair, assumed to be the figure -1 was referring to as Mary. The sounds of an infant can be heard. Several minutes of silence pass before any words are spoken. I would be freaked out if I'm in a box with an old man that can manipulate anything around. Like, imagine just like me, like, so like, okay, it's just you and me, right? Yeah, just you and me. Yeah, no problem. Good, that's good to know. Is that a fucking baby? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean you don't know what you're talking about? Oh, hey, welcome. Welcome to Fluff. Who is this SCP? Well, do you know? I have to ask, because like sometimes it happens that people who have no idea what SCP is just come into my channel, which... Honestly, I wonder why that happens, to be honest, but... But if you know what SCP is, and I will just say what it is. What this one is, at least. Video captures of, yeah, we have... Wait, fucking Mary's here? Okay, hold on, is this... Wait, let me read this again. Speaking okay, so Mary is here. Okay, interesting. I'm glad the war is over. You have no idea how much I've been worried about you. Oh, you didn't have to be worried about me. Not even a single weapon they dreamed about could do anything after I decided to show up. So, okay, so he probably is powerful enough to survive weaponry. That's okay. That's cool. That's not what I meant. Momentary silence. I hear stories of what happened out there. Things they said you did. Most of the rest of the world is gone. That's not really true, is it? Unless he's from a reality that does not exist anymore. They say that it's your doing. Momentary silence. I'm afraid the war may have changed you. The room remains quiet for a few moments. Well, have I changed? You would know better than anyone. I'm still the same boy who used to chase a Grinston cat around the village with you. Well, you're certainly not the same boy, and I'm not the same girl. You know that. We're living in a mansion the size of the entire village, and I'm learning how to treat with I'm learning how to treat with princesses and princess. We're not those children anymore. Well, I think that's your answer. We both changed. But change can be good. The room remains quiet for a moment. I suppose so. A moment later, -1 and the interior of the crate return to their usual state. Interesting. So, even though Mary is not visually there, it does seem that his powers allowed him to manifest her for this conversation. Maybe. Yeah, it's suspected that -1 was recreating a memory in this incident. That makes more sense. Since anything he visualizes becomes real in that box, he could, of course, visualize a memory and then relive the memory that way. Recording devices inside SCP-2437 have been upgraded to mobile drones. Incident, C. 2000. -1 begins scowling at the table, mumbling indistinctly. This lasts for approximately 30 seconds before the interior of SCP-2437 changes in a way similar to Incident B. Recording devices outside SCP-2437 display objects interior as a black space. Recording devices inside SCP-2437 are moved around to various newly created locations within SCP-2437, mostly on snow-covered hills. Mobile drones begin taking off and scouting surrounding area. Video reveals interior of SCP-2437 to have grown to contain excessive space, and it has been estimated that the interior of SCP-2437 was larger than Earth. Can you imagine we were walking inside a box and it's bigger? The space inside the box is bigger than the Earth you live on. Our planet. That is... Ooh, boy. It's a bit hard to fathom because, like, of course, like... I have been in many places, but still, like, I haven't been everywhere yet. So the idea of, like, imagining it bigger than Earth is just... It's hard to imagine. Especially, it's inside a box. Also, how does he do it? Does he like imagine Earth but just bigger? The rain appears lifeless at all locations during exploration. After several hours, it is determined that the stars overhead are going out and multiple instances of "they look sponged" can be clearly seen taking their place. 24 hours into exploration, no sun has risen. After 30 hours, drone F locates object with appearance similar to SCP-2437. Yo, God, finding him in this place probably took forever. Object, I mean, that's here 30 hours. Object differs from SCP-2437 by being several kilometers tall, wide, and deep. He's a kaiju. One side of the object is open, and a miniature sun can be seen illuminating green countryside within object. Crowds of people, estimated to number in the millions, are imaged rushing to get inside. On a nearby hill, two figures can be seen. One is believed to be -1 in his mid-40s. Note, -1 lacked facial scar. The other is a red-headed man in his early 20s. I believe that to be the son of -1. Note, this has been confirmed by Incident D. The young man seems visibly afraid, staring across the crowds of people. Drone attempts to approach, but -1 looks up, noticing drone and interior of SCP-2437 returns to its usual state. So now my question is, are these all things that truly happened? Like, did he actually like fight like a giant beast? Did he was he part of a war? And did he actually like have to like, you know, fight for the sake of the world? Did he also almost annihilate the entire world? Or is that something that he imagined? This box is basically like the SpongeBob box of like imagination. Like, what if he just found that box when he was like super young, and he just never left? And now everything that happened, Mary, the war, the giant beast that we just saw, is just part of his imagination. Like, he never actually experienced it at all. Well, let's see. Incident D. 2000. A second wooden seat appears within SCP-2437. A moment later, a balding man in his early 50s, an older version of the young man recorded in Incident C, materializes in seat. -1 is seen regressing to an age of approximately 70. Skull fading away. Etches a video log from events that follow. Where are we, son? It's the Ark, Father. Looking around, blinking confused. No. I'm at the Ark lodging in this. Where are all the cities, the farms? Where are the people? You destroy the cities. You erase the farms. You made the people into other things. Nonsense. Why would I do that? I made the Ark to protect them. To save them from the encroaching end. Why would I kill them? The young man does not respond, silencing us for a few moments. Where's the sun I crafted then? The younger man points to the crate on the table. Where is my friend, General Solicitor? Maybe I can get him to tell me where I am. Momentary silence. He led the last few survivors against you about 12 years ago. And Pierce taken back for a moment. Nonsense. I love that man. He was with me through the war and was my friend for decades after that. He's your godfather for Carter's sake. Okay, who the hell is Carter? Carter's sake, okay. Why would he attack me? Allows the question to hang in for a few moments before giving an unrelated response. He was the last one left alive, besides us two, until I begged you to let him die. I don't know what's going into you, young man. Where's your mother? Mary? The younger man put his head into his hands. Mary, where are you? You killed Mom when I was 15, Dad. Mary! Stands up from the seat and begins to walk around the table. One more time. Mary! Tone seems panicked. Where are you? younger man and his seat disappear. Dashman ages again and his skull reappears. Dashman continues to walk in circles for several more hours calling for Mary. This is sad. So I assume at the end, I mean, it doesn't like disprove my idea that maybe this is all everything happening here is not even real. Like he just made all of this up. But the Alzheimer part might be real. But oof. You killed my mom when I was 15. That is messed up. 2000. He's basically saying like this character who like seemed to be like a hero character back then. Dipped. Probably either actually became evil, because we had Mary say like, "Oh, you changed the world, like you impacted the world in a bad way." Is that true? She didn't say it in a bad way, but she just asked if he changed the world. So I wonder if he got a little bit mad with power, and then everybody like went against him. Like every single person that cared for him was like, "What are you doing?" And now when he's got Alzheimer's, he's forgetting the fact that he did all this. A faint sound similar to a pen scratching at paper can be heard after approximately 25 minutes. The interior of SCP-2437 changes. Recording devices outside SCP-2437 displayed objects. Interior as a black space. Recording devices inside SCP-2437 are moved around to a newly created location and are rendered immobile. All recording devices record locations covered in mountains of papers of various size. Each page covered with legible text written in ink. One recording device was positioned well enough to capture some audio. The words of 3 separate individuals have been identified, one of which has been confirmed as a child form -1. A man can be heard mumbling as a scratching of pen and paper before continues. A child voice can be heard after some time. Have you thought about our offer then? Have you come to a decision? A second child voice replies, "Yeah, I want to do it." At this point, all audio cuts out. Interior of SCP-2437 remains unchanged for 49 hours before reverting to its usual state. Have you thought about our offer then? Have you come to a decision? And then he says -1, "Yeah, I want to do it." Okay, that's something I'm going to rack my head around. The box of imagination. Well, I don't know if everything we witnessed true memories or fantasies he made true. Either way, it did not go well for the old man. It just did not go well for him. With Alzheimer's and all that, getting his wife killed, getting his best friend, his best friend, or like at least very close friend, killed. His own son despises him. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know why. Like, my idea is almost like if Omni-Man. Like if we go to follow the story of Omni-Man, of like he was this like lovable hero and father figure, and everybody cared for him, but then he did the whole, wanting to sell Earth to his race. Getting all the people killed and trying to convince Mark like, hey, join me in this conquest, basically. Now imagine and so we already have you're not the person we thought you were, and we're gonna go against you. The wife is Mary. Omni-Man's wife is Mary. Cecil is General Series or whatever his name was. And imagine now if Omni-Man gets Alzheimer's, like he just forgets that he did all that brutal stuff. But he's like confused of why the world is the way it is. That's what I imagined.